Ladies and gentlemen, the Bulls have received their first piece of news for this trade period where ongoing teams will be discussing trades. However, nothing is official at the moment. There seems to be more and more people saying basically that Otto Porter will be a Bull next year. Let's go into more detail right now. Let's do it. What's up, everybody? It's the Yahoo Sports Show and welcome back to another video. Today we have got a Chicago Bulls video in relation to Otto Porter Jr. and how he will be a Chicago Bull this season. Not to anybody's surprise, of course. I think we all expected this to happen, but it seems like it's been confirmed that he will be a Chicago Bull next year. But before we get started, please like and subscribe to the Yahoo Sports Show YouTube channel. Turn notifications on. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Otto Porter accepting his player option and being a Chicago Bulls player next year. Do you think that he should have not taken that option, or do you think that he should have taken that option? And also, what does that mean for the Chicago Bulls? So first things first, this was I think Yahoo Sports was the one that I first saw it from. Otto Porter is going to opt in on his $28 million player option. He will be making that amount of money this year, and he will officially be a Chicago Bulls player. So what does that mean pretty much? It basically means he's going to be playing for the Bulls next year. He's officially a Bulls player. Again, he will be able to, he could get waived and traded and bought off, etc. The things that usually you would expect from all of our players to be able to happen can happen now to Otto Porter. He can officially be discussed in any trade talks that we want to do. I think there's a certain time limit that we have to abide by. So I think if he accepts his player option, I'm not sure if it's player options, but maybe you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can trade him. I'm not really sure about that. But again, yeah, pretty much he is available for trades now for the Chicago Bulls. He is also going to be playing for us next season. He seems to be healthy, which means he'll be ready for next season. And I think it's a good thing for the Chicago Bulls and a bad thing. The good thing is I feel like Otto Porter is a player that can make us better over time. The bad thing is that he's making $28 million, and I don't think anybody in their right mind would agree he is worth that type of money. He doesn't produce enough to be offered $28 million. He doesn't really show you anything of the quality that you'd expect from a $28 million player. So that's the negative here. But again, I feel like nobody is surprised about this, and that's why I'm going to keep this video very short, because no one is surprised that this news has happened. No one is surprised that Otto Porter opted in. Again, this is a business. You need to take care of yourself, and that's what Otto Porter's doing. And I think he likes the Chicago Bulls enough that he would want to stay here for another year. So of course, these are things you need to take into consideration, especially for Otto Porter Jr. He needs to look out for himself, as the NBA is a business, and we've seen it over several times. If you end up being nice to a team, you end up sacrificing for a team, it could end up biting you. I mean, DeRozan is the prime example. Isaiah Thomas is the prime example of teams doing players dirty. I feel like for Otto Porter, it's kind of the situation where I don't think we would have done that to him, but anything can happen and he needs to look out for himself. But I feel like, especially when I made my Otto Porter Jr. video, how important is he to the Chicago Bulls? If you haven't seen that, you should definitely check that out and give your opinions on the video, and also what you think about Otto Porter Jr. It's a very mixed bag. I feel like a lot of people think that Otto Porter is not worth the money, and he's definitely not worth a place for the Chicago Bulls. And a lot of people say that he does make us better. So again, this is the type of situation where I'm going to leave it to you guys, the Chicago Bulls fans. This is the first piece of trade period news that we've seen on the Chicago Bulls, on the Chicago Bulls side. Also, Anthony Davis is going to be an unrestricted free agent. That's big news as well. And there's really big news around the league that if you guys want me to go more in depth with, I would be happy to. But again, this is mainly a Bulls channel, so I'm doing the Bulls videos specifically. But if you guys want me to go into detail with, let's say, Victor Oladipo, Anthony Davis, James Harden, there are many stories out there that I would like to go further into, but I would only do it if you guys really want to watch that. So I'm going to leave this video here. I feel like there's not really much else to say. I don't want to waste your guys' time and try and extend the video length, because there's no real need to do that. We all know the news. We all expected this news, and it's just being confirmed that this is going to happen. We all know this is going to happen, and now we wait for the season to come. We wait to see how Otto Porter Jr. performs. I think a lot of people are waiting to see how he performs next season. And if he does a good job, we might consider him on a team-friendly contract. And if not, he will continue his career elsewhere. He's definitely, I think, capable of being in the NBA after this year. Don't get me wrong on that. and let's just see where things go. This is just something I think everybody expected, but again, as a Bulls channel, I feel like it would be wrong of me not to make a video like this, just to give you guys an insight, if you don't know already, of what's been happening. And that is the piece of news that we all are listening to at the moment. This video was actually meant to be a Chris Dunn related video, so I will get to that before free agency begins, because that's obviously a big thing with Chris Dunn. But of course, news takes priority, and this is the news. So thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Have a wonderful and safe day. I'll see you in another Chicago Bulls video. Again, if you have not already, please like and subscribe. Take care and peace.